Good morning, everybody. I trust that you're doing well, and I trust that you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday and Merry Christmas, and you got everything you wanted under the tree, and you were able to eat some wonderful food. I was, and got to spend time with family, and think about all that good stuff, and realize that there are just 5 more days to the end of this year of 2021. It's been a wild year, and I've learned a lot. I've discovered a lot. I've done a lot. I want to thank everyone who has trusted BK Royston Publishing or Royal Media and Publishing um, with their book, and just the opportunity that I've had. Good morning, love. How's everybody in St. Vincent's and Grenadines? Yay! Hopefully I'll get to the Virgin Islands one time, another time because I've been there before. So, good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Elaine. So, I trust that you had a wonderful holiday wherever you were. It was unseasonably warm, which was interesting. I think in my Louisville area, it was the warmest Christmas ever recorded. I think we had a record, so it was the warmest Christmas ever. So, mm. So as they say, God's trying to tell us something, and all of that good stuff. So, I wanted to talk to a little bit this morning. So first off, trust everybody had a wonderful holiday, and trust that you're looking forward to continuing to wrap up and work on the to the end of the year. I'm still working on that work rest balance. That's kind of my mandate for 2022. Continue to work, but more rest and kind of balance it out. So that's going to be a work in progress. So as the old folks in my church used to say, I covet your prayers on that one. So I want to talk a little bit about after the holidays, life continues. Because after the holidays, life after the birth of Jesus, the celebration, the theologians can get into when he was actually born. That's not for me. It's someone else to discuss above my pay grade and my knowledge and all that. But that's the time when we saw the Christian community stops and pauses and celebrates. That's just it. But whenever, whatever month, time of the year Jesus was born, um, the scripture says, and the child grew. That means there's a lot of activities that happen in between there. Jesus was a baby and he was born in the Virgin Mary, but there's a space of time that the child grew. And I looked up in Bible Gateway, and the internet is my friend. And there are several places in the scripture where it talks about and the child grew. So Isaac, Sarah, and Abraham, and then Moses, and then Samson, and then Samuel, then John, who's the forerunner. That was Elizabeth and Mary. That big wonderful discourse uh, and safe haven for Mary, while Elizabeth was with child as well, and then Jesus and the child grew. So there's a lot of things that we don't know that happened, but we know that life happened. Life was happening. He was the carpenter's son. He was raised by Joseph. He probably had to do chores just like every child in that time had to do. Even if he was the son of God, he still was a child and he still was a teenager because his ministry didn't officially start till he was 30. So there's a lot of information, especially after we went in the synagogue at 12. That was big, and then from 12 to 30 we still don't have much detail. So the child grew, and so the last 5 days of the year, it's going to give me an opportunity for, first off, for reflection. So as we can continue to go and grow, I do this on a monthly basis, I do this on a quarterly basis, sometimes I do this on a weekly basis. What do I have to reflect on? What do I have? What has happened? What was well? What didn't go well? What So it gives me an opportunity of reflection. And I'm going to take an opportunity this week to do much reflection. I do it often. I do it a lot of times. And then after I reflect on what happened and I celebrate, because we had a lot of celebration. Christmas Day is a lot of celebration, but it gives you an opportunity to do some reflection. You get to see your family members, whether on Zoom or in person. You get to take a little a reflection on your relationship. Uh, you get to reflect on the people that are not there, the memories, the people who would have normally been there, and the people that are doing other things. Their life is going on, so it gives you an opportunity for reflection. And then number two, it gives you an opportunity to take inventory. Like take inventory of you, how you feel, how you think, what's going on with you in every area of your life, spiritually, financially, emotionally, behaviorally, how that looks, how that feels. So opportunity to take inventory. After the holidays, that's what we're talking about today. After the holidays, life continues and the child grew. Okay. So taking inventory of where you are now, where you want to go, what what do you want to accomplish? What are you good, and you don't need to go back down that path again. What you good, and it was fulfilling. It checked off a box. At my age, it's a part of my bucket list. At somebody's age, it may be. The other night, I interviewed some young women. They're in their 20s and 30s, and I said, "This y'all not old enough for a bucket list. This is y'all's to-do list." So whether it's a to-do list or a bucket list, it's time to take inventory, take stock of what we've done and what we haven't done and what we still have yet to do. What are some things that it's like Caleb said, give me this mountain. So some of you may have some mountains still to conquer, some things that you still want to accomplish. You do want to go back to school. You want to take that course. You want to connect with that mentor or coach. Time to opportunity to take inventory. What you really want to do, what you really want to and I've written a book called Plan B. It's an opportunity for you to assess where you are, what you've done, what you haven't done, and is there a new. And then number three, once you take inventory, once you determine, okay, I'm taking stock of what I'm doing, then it's time to change direction. And that is that changing that direction. Were you on the wrong path, or you just, and sometimes that changing direction is a mindset as well as a physical location. You're headed in the wrong direction mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You need to change direction, change path, change what you do, change how you do it, and change what that looks like for you. And everybody has to make that change for themselves. And you can't drive people, and you can't make people do what they are not comfortable in doing, and everybody doesn't move at the same pace, and everybody doesn't reach the same goals, and everybody doesn't do the same things at the same time, and everybody's not the same person. We're all unique, like the snowflakes. If you guys it was too warm yesterday for snow, or the thumbprint. So opportunities for you to change direction, opportunities to you to take inventory of you and then change your own direction. You don't need, if you're an adult, you don't need permission for that. But if you do, I give you full gratis permission to go for it. Go for it. And then finally, hopefully with this, your reflection, your taking inventory, your changing direction will be opportunities for growth. Opportunities for you to grow. For you. My show, Live Your Best Life, is all about you taking the meat and spitting out the bones and eliminating the stuff that is unnecessary for you to grow, how you need to grow, not how I need to grow. Because my growth at 58 is totally different than your growth at 28 or 88 or 78. What I need to accomplish at 58 is totally different than what you need to accomplish at 48 or 38. Opportunities for your growth for you. So it's time for you to reflect on your life. Opportunity. Some people don't. Some people need some other actions to happen before they reflect, or before they take inventory, or before they change direction. But if you are able to do it on your own without having a tragedy happen, having something horrific happen, having then do it. Your opportunities to grow your money, to get around other people talking about growing their money. Opportunities for you to get around other authors. If you've always wanted to write a book, you know I'm your girl. So let's have a conversation. Talk with Royston.com. If you have if you want to be a lawyer, be a teacher, be a doctor, be an engineer, whatever that is, for you to be able to opportunity for growth, get in that environment, get in that group, get around those people so that you can be all that you're supposed to be. Sharp iron still sharpens iron. And you're not going to be sharpened. You're not going to be refined. You're not going to be pulled. You're not going to be expanded. You're not going to be challenged. You're not going to be changed unless you put yourself in that situation. So what's your new year look like? Opportunities for growth. Mine's going to look different, and hopefully yours will too. Okay. And it'll be an opportunity for you to do something totally different than you've ever done before. To experience new things, new highs of accomplishment, new highs of self-worth, self-empowerment, so that you can, in turn, share that with the world. Because there's still good people in the world. There's still a good that's still here on this earth. There's a lot of evil going on, but there's still good. So take this next week. Take an hour. Take today for reflection, to take inventory, to think if you need to change direction or are you on the right path. And then opportunities for growth. I trust that helps you on your journey, and realize that you're the child of God, even if you are older, and you have opportunities to grow. Because even after the holidays, life continues, and you got opportunity to grow. So before I move to what I consider my 9:30 a.m. Announcements, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of myself, my family, and my entire family, the Spencer, Flory, Owens, all of us, family, to say thank you so much for all your online condolences in the death of my aunt, Ms. Ruth Lucille Spencer. She was the youngest of my mother's siblings. And so we appreciate her church family, Christ Gospel International, and all the extended friends and family from all the churches that we're affiliated with or associated with, who supported us and prayed for us. And we really, really appreciate that. On my online Facebook family and just everywhere, we just greatly appreciate it. It's tough doing the funeral thing right before the holidays and all that, but it was necessary. God came for her, and she had fulfilled her assignment in the earth, and she has gone on to rewards. So we thank you again for that, and I appreciate all that was done, all the food, all the text, all the calls, all the cards, everything. We really, really, really appreciate that. So coming up next in about 16 minutes, Live Your Best Life on envision-radio.com. My guest today, or a group of poets. So we're celebrating poetry, and please reach out and support these poets and authors in their endeavors. And I trust that if you enjoy poetry being read to you, that you enjoy that today. So that's on envision-radio.com, Live Your Best Life, hosted by me, coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen on the website itself, envision-radio.com, or the Simple Radio, Audacity, Tuner.com, My Tuner Radio, Radio.garden, Get Me Radio, Media U, or download our free app on Google Play Store. And then coming up after that is Miss Cheryl Underwood at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with spiritual nourishment. She does have a shout out and empowerment encouragement line, 1-855-743-7951 or 1-855-Cheryl1. Coming up in January, yep, I'm still on my grind and doing what I love to do, and that's teach. And what I'm called to do actually is teach. So coming up on January 6th is a children's book boot camp. So if you have ever thought about wanting to write a children's book, join us. Go to children'sbookbootcamp.com. That's children'sbookbootcamp.com. We start on January 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So register at Children's Book Bootcamp. Share that link and tell others. And then if you're ready to write a book, it doesn't necessarily have to be a children's book, but if you're ready to write a book, period, the 10-week course begins on January 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So write that book now, January 18th, 8 p.m. Go to BK Royston Publishing, then just click on bkroystonpublishing.com and click on classes and register for the 10-week course beginning on January 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we come to the close of a year, BK Royston Foundation.org is a 501c3 foundation that we focus on education and specifically literacy and providing books, backpacks, and supplies for the underserved and underrepresented communities. We partner with Title I schools and other nonprofit organizations. If you wish to help, go to bkroystonfoundation.org. We are also preparing to open up the window in January to give another scholarship to an HBC nursing student. Super excited on behalf of the Jean and Royston Scholarship to give another HBCU student, nursing student specifically, a scholarship. So you can contribute to that too as well. Just click on the donate button, bkroystonfoundation.org. So I'm Dr. Julia Royston, super excited at what all is about to happen in my life and yours too. I look for God to do some amazing things for each and every one of us. And I love you all. And again, I thank all the authors of BK Royston Publishing and Royal Media and Publishing for allowing me to serve and serve them and help them realize their dream of getting their books published. If you're ready, let's have a conversation. Go to solo.to/Julia A. Royston. That's a connection to all of my worlds, all of my websites, all of my Facebook, all my social media, all of my contact information. Everything is there, as well as some free downloads. And if you're ready to take your book to the next level, or you've written one, or you need help with one, go to talkwithroyston.com. So you all be blessed. Have a wonderful week. And let's finish 2021 strong. I'm Julia Royston. Be blessed. Love you all. Bye-bye.